Bar Association for $20,000 for slander for sending him.
And he got it too, didn't he?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. They settled. Actually, he sued them and they settled for $20,000. So I'm waiting to see what comes out of this. He says he's more than willing to go. But here's the interesting thing. This isn't press release or anything. Jack Thompson contacted Game Politics and said the Florida Bar Association has suspended me and they want me to undergo psychiatric evaluation. The Florida Bar Association will not confirm it.
I think I remember reading quotes, and he pulled a Tarzan, and he was like, they want Jack Thompson to do this. And Jack Thompson, and he's like referring himself in the third person. I always find that kind of funny.
He's freaky. And then he's also still under investigation for misrepresenting himself. There was a shooting in California, I think, a while ago, and he claimed that he was representing the family of the deceased. And then it turned out, first of all, he'd never been in contact with the family. Second of all, the guy wasn't dead. And so he's under investigation for that. And another time, both times, the reason for the investigation is they're like, okay, now you're telling the public that you're representing these people before you've even met them. As a lawyer, I mean, that's suicide. Absolute suicide. And then when it turns out that somebody didn't even die, so you can't represent them for anything, I mean, that's even worse.
Well, and there was also that one time where he, what did he do?
Jump through fire.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah.
A radio station once sent some homosexuals after him, found out where he was going on his vacation, and sent some homosexuals to the same resort to bug him while he was there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
he's,
absolutely amazing. People hate this guy.
I would like to see him found
insane?
Clinically insane, yeah.
I want his license removed, because nobody will pay a cent of attention to him after his license
I remember what
removed.
happened. He was under, I can't remember what they call it, but where like you can't legally do anything more with Rockstar, you can't sue them or something.
Mm-hmm.
He had been
like a restraining order.
It's like a restraining order, and it's like you can't legally sue them or screw around with them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But what he had been doing is he had been sending senators or governors or whatever all these letters saying check this game out, you should do all this stuff, whatever. And they were legal letters, whatever. And he got caught for that, so I don't know what happened with that.
Basically,
they
almost
put
like
a gag
harassment.
order.
Yeah,
no, actually,
was
what happened is there was a court-ordered gag order because there was pending litigation between him and Take-Two. They put a gag order on him, and he breached it.
Yeah,
not so good.
And some other investigational news. Of course, we know about Xbox. Xbox 360 has announced that it will have a 3-year warranty period. They've discovered that one of the Microsoft chairmen, in the 8 weeks prior to the announcement, sold off $6 million worth of his own stock because he was afraid the stock was going to plummet. So he was put under investigation by the SEC.
Insider trading, not good.
Yeah, insider trading is really, really bad. He's been exonerated. They said he still holds a major shareholding stake, so he's actually been exonerated by the SEC for it. But it shows that during all this time, oh no, we only have a 3 to 5% problem with our systems. Game Politics did some interesting some math to try and figure out what this $1.1 billion 3-year deal will mean, and they're pretty sure that they've got some solid math to prove that 33% of all systems are breaking.
Yeah.
At least one time. So
I haven't seen the Elites come back though, so I don't know. Sort of good news there. Maybe they figured it out. Plus, they're also putting those heat sinks in them now.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually posted on Game Trailers the other day. I'm like, so is anybody going to break their 360 to get one of the new heat sinks? Because, I mean, 3 years is a nice time, but if you've had a system since launch, you've had it almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
You may as well get it replaced with a good heatsink before the 3 years runs out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cardboard box over top of the system. I didn't say that. Sorry, Microsoft.
Yeah, apparently, if you have a red ringing system, if it's a certain, because there's different codes for the red rings. There's not just one.
Yeah.
One of them, if you wrap it in a towel, it'll overheat it.
Same thing as a cardboard box. Yeah.
But it'll overheat it and fix it.
Oh, I've heard about that. What it does
I tried that. I think I had the wrong one on mine.
Yeah, I think what happens actually is if the system's detected a fault that actually got fixed by rebooting, by using the towel trick to overheat it, you can clear out that error message and basically get it to sort of reset itself. Similar to if you've got an error code in your car's system, you can disconnect the battery for 10 seconds to clear the error code and get a better read off what's going wrong.
I think I had the wrong error for mine because I didn't look it up. I just tried the towel thing. But my 360, no, it didn't. My 360 wouldn't overheat, I don't think, because I don't think it was really turning on. You'd press it and you would hear nothing. All you'd see is the red lights. I don't think it was even trying to turn on. It wasn't No fans, nothing.
It may have been the trick that they tried to fix with epoxy, and the fact that solder joints were actually gone. Because if it broke the wrong joint, I mean, you press the button and the power's not even getting to the CPU.
Yeah, it routed somewhere
Well,
completely different. Yeah.
Yeah, I got mine back for free after some working with EV and their district manager. So
it's interesting.
You broke your 360. You broke your Wii.
My computer was broken for a while.
Yeah, you got the touch of death there, Chief.
Yeah, I know. I just bought a DS Lite. I hope it doesn't break too.
It's interesting though with this chairman. With this chairman having sold off not all of his stock, but so much of his stock, and then Microsoft is saying, if you're a long-term investor in Microsoft, you shouldn't worry about this $1 billion 3-year payout. But how do you tell your investors to stand true to a long-term investment when Microsoft chairman is selling off his stock?
Vista just came out. That's how.
Yeah, yeah. Between the two, yeah, it's well, actually,
is Vista making the money yet?
Yeah, hand over fist. You can buy XP anymore, but like every major retailer doesn't sell it anymore. I had to go my way
they're
to
going
find
back. You can even buy from HP now, or maybe
that's
it's Gateway.
That's only limited time though. They
January of next year.
It was Dell. Dell. You could still get XP, but that's only until January, I think it is. And then after that, even Dell, they've said no. After this date, you can only get XP. But what really quickly, just to sum up something else here, what I thought was kind of interesting was that E3's the Microsoft press conference, and after all this stuff with Vista and Shadowrun and Halo 2 and talking about DirectX 10 and Vista, as a platform, and of course they promoted it as a platform within the Microsoft's press conference as well, which I think is a joke. But
so,
nonetheless, the thing that I thought was really interesting was when Blazinski was out there talking about Gears of War for PC, which does have some exclusive content and things like that for PC, but at the end of his little demo there, he's walking off stage and he says, "Watch for Gears of War this fall, coming to Vista and XP." So, I mean, all these lines that guys have been feeding saying, when it's coded for Vista,
but
and blah,
I think
blah,
I think if anybody has, Shadowrun, and Halo 2, which are both Microsoft properties, Microsoft owns that developer, so they're telling them what to do. I don't think you can tell Cliff Blazinski what to do because he wouldn't take it.